All right, welcome everyone. Thank you so much for coming out to this marathon for Speed Stuff for Charity 8. It's my first time doing a Speed Stuff for Charity event. My name's Adam. I am a Star Fox 64 score runner. Also, the second place highest and currently second place all time for the highest score in the game currently so far. I'm currently doing world record grinding. With me today are two lovely commentators. They are Lilat R and Safety Man. You guys want to quickly introduce yourselves?
Hi, I'm Lilat. I'm not as safe as the other guy.
Hi, I'm Safety Man. I'm not as Lilat as the other guy.
Oh my gosh. So way to categorize myself also is I would call myself a full-time PhD student, part-time score runner. But that's whole other story for a whole other day. Anyway, let's go ahead and get started, shall we? We're just gonna go jump right into it. All right, Lilat, Safety, we good? I know I already started.
You go, doctor.
You're
Said
the
PhD
only
already.
Oh my gosh. All right. Yeah, right now. In 3, 2, 1, and go. Yay! Woo. We're in Corneria. If you guys want to start?
Yeah, sure.
Good.
Thank you.
Yeah, so basically the goal of the score attack, obviously, is to get as many points as you possibly can. So scores indicated in the top left. None of the numbers are aligned vertically. You're welcome. Basically, you're going to get points in two different ways. You're going to get them off of just generally killing enemies. So you see, like here, every enemy dies, he gets a point. And you'll also see a lot of +1s, +2s, +5, etc. Those extra points you're going to get by killing or hurting an enemy using splash damage. So it's by shooting a charge shot and then not directly hitting the enemy. There's also going to be some enemies here or there, mostly in Corneria, that give you extra points on top of it. So there are going to be some mechs that give a hit +5. Those are going to be very vital enemies to kill as much as you can. So you're going to see him basically using a lot of charge shots, but none of them are actually locked onto any enemies. So normally in the game, if you hold the A button, it'll lock onto something. Adam's doing something called Charged Unlocked Shot, or CUS. No, he's not swearing all the time. But he can either hold Z and R to manually unlock his charge shot, or he can just shoot it really quickly before it locks on to do the same thing. There's a small window where you can just continuously shoot charge shots. It gets them out a little faster, but it's still good. And yeah, that's basically the gist of the whole thing. Is you shoot things and you get points.
Yeah, that'll be the whole gist of the whole run. I'm going to take an intentional death here because now that I killed those enemies with that bomb I just launched before collecting the checkpoint, these enemies will actually respawn right here. And I'll be able to get an extra 6 or so points just by doing that. I'm sorry, extra 3 just for the bomb, and then I can... Hello. That's unusual. But yeah, that. No, I'm gonna go. The thing is with me is that I like to say just hello whenever I know something should be going a certain way and it doesn't, and then I get confused about why it doesn't. So if you hear me say hello,
I'll always respond with hi.
Yes, these two will always do that, and it's actually kind of comical when they do it. But yeah.
Another thing to mention about the charge shot is that you're only allowed 1 on screen per time, not including the explosion. So it's also very important that Adam manages when he fires the shot, because the time when the next one is available is when it explodes. Oh,
I
boy.
I got a complete mental lapse.
It happens. This is a marathon.
I don't know what happened. I just had a small mental lapse. I was like, oh, hey, that enemy's still there. Wait, that enemy's still there.
Adam, that enemy is still there.
That enemy is still there?
I'm gonna make sure that
it's still there.
I'm gonna say that at the end of the run, enemy is still there. So right there, Adam fires a bomb to take out enemies onto the left. They do still load, and you can still get the points for them even when they're off screen.
Yeah, the section towards the end there, after the waterfalls, is incredibly hard because you have to predict exactly where these like birds and all that are going to go. And the timing window is really tight, and they just fly in a really awkward fashion. But right here, he's getting to the boss fight, and every boss is going to give you 11 points, so he's going to end this stage with a fantastic 320 score, which is like ridiculous. It beats my best by like 40.
Alright. Do we have any donations by chance? CMM.
So, we don't have any donations, but I did want to remind everybody. So I mentioned before, we do have a bid war for this game, and it is to decide which Star Fox team member gets to live. Kind of foreboding there. Right now, in the lead, none of them are going to be surviving.
Good.
That's at $262.
Also, just to reiterate, this is live at the end of the second last level bulls.
Yes. The second place is Slippy at 104, Falco 43, and then Dummel Peppies stuck at $11. So
Good.
We're gonna be closing that bid war once we're like, you know, entering the second to last level. So if you do want to impact that, now is the time. We will be there before you know it. But yeah, back to you.
Yeah. So to reiterate, we at the end of the 5th stage, which is Macbeth. You'll know it because it's a very, very long level with a very long train boss that goes at the end.
Spoilers.
Yes. That is when we will be closing off the donations once I beat that boss and go to the level select. Once I enter Bolts, once I go to the level select screen, enter the level of Bolts, that's when the donation incentive will be cut off, and the verdicts will be reached by you all, who I get to save or just flat out kill everyone. So, the choice is yours. Surprises have happened before, but let's see if I can keep with the same here. Oh yeah,
you gotta work on your clickbait game. You'll never guess who survives Bolts.
Ooh. Alright, we're heading to Sector Y now. This is probably the most technical stage of the whole entire game.
Yeah, so I guess I'll talk about this one. So Sector Y is a level where there's not many objects you can fire your charge shots off of, so what Adam's going to be doing is he's going to be firing his charge shots so that they explode after a set distance, and that set distance is generally when an enemy spawns in. So right now he's going to fire the charge shot pretty much in open space at where that mech is going to be. Now he's going to come across 9 missiles, which you can only take out either via charge shot on bomb. He actually got all 9 of them, so that's really, really good. So right now firing charge shots to take out as many as possible, and then using bombs to clean up whatever he can. He's going to do a somersault here to set up these next 2 charge shots. One for missiles on the left and right. And you got all 5 out of 6, which is really good. That second shot to the missiles on the right is a blind shot. It's one of the things you have to really practice for.
Yeah, and normally with that second shot I do fire a bomb off, but since I didn't activate one of the mechs earlier, I did not
get the extra bomb.
Yeah, I did not get the extra bomb, so I just decided to save it until when I just use it there, second ago.
So right now this is a half break followed by a somersault to get an unlock shot on these enemies shooting at us. Now he's going to fire at this base to destroy these missiles. And coming up onto the checkpoint, this is probably the most evident level where checkpoint deaths will be worth the most points.
Yes.
Because those set of enemies, the group of 4 on the right and the group of 5 on the left, along with the missiles, actually respawn. So you can, I think once you take the checkpoint dead, he can get an additional maybe 15 to 20 points.
Yeah, normally it's I've been getting about 12 to 17. I have gotten 18 before, only a couple times, but yeah, this is what I'm talking about with doing death reset, checkpoint deaths here in a second. Like that. And 17 points.
Nice, you kept your wings. It's very easy to fly into those 3 ships. And I guess I also got to remind everyone, we're playing on the expert difficulty, which means that we take double damage for everything that hits us. And if we crash into any solid object, including our teammates or any other enemy ships, you immediately lose one of your wings. Which means you also lose your any laser upgrades you have acquired.
Which sucks for expert mode.
It really does suck.
But you also get bonus enemies.
Yes, there are bonus enemies that appear in expert mode that don't necessarily appear in the normal game. So you get a little extra incentive that way also for points.
Interestingly enough, there's actually no extra enemies that appear in Sector Y.
Yes, so you could, in theory, practice this on normal mode, but I like to make sure I know what to do with one wing, so I practice on expert.
When Adam flies in real life, he only has one wing, so...
He's the one-winged angel. This section is incredibly awkward to shoot, by the way, because your shots don't fly straight, they fly kind of up. So it's really easy to just throw them in the completely wrong spot.
That's referring to the charge shots. The lasers, for some reason, they just fly normally.
Yeah.
Not affected by the game's panning.
That's the only spot in the game that really does that, too.
Alright, this will be fun.
Something's up ahead.
This will be
too
fun.
Many points, Adam. You were supposed to get 401.
You were supposed to get 401.
Yeah.
I know,
Actually,
I forgot the memo, okay?
There's still a chance his teammates steal a kill here.
True. So this is a 2-phase boss fight. The first phase starts with two baby little mechs here. And then the second phase is the big daddy mech. And total you get 19 points. If you got 401 at the start,
okay,
you probably wouldn't have ran into that guy's foot.
This is a little monka.
If you die, I'm gonna roast you so hard.
Okay, we're good.
He shot right at you.
He shot you too.
Like, 100% you would have died.
No, I think he has one above.
No,
he
I'm
does
at
not.
zero.
He is
I am at
dead.
one hit.
Let this guy kick you.
Alright, we're gonna play this a little safe.
Yeah.
A little safe.
Uh,
That's my job.
yes, we know safety.
Thank you.
Okay.
Falco's taking hits for
Oh! Alright, hold on.
Did you seriously just die on this
Yeah.
boss? Adam,
Yeah.
you just died on the boss!
Ah.
I was gonna make fun of you for going slow, but now,
Don't, scheduling people, don't worry, this won't put me too far behind, so...
Adam would like to remind you the enemy is still there.
yeah. You can go for revenge,
Yeah.
but he'll know. He will know.
You might have won the war, but he's won the battle.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
And he'll always have that.
Oh, wow, that's a first.
He won the battle, but
No,
you're
it's
gonna win
not.
You're gonna win the
That's
Lilac
not
War.
a first. Wait, he's gonna win what on me?
The Lilac War. The European name of this game.
Oh,
Yes. I
win
believe
my
you.
war! Ooh.
Oh my gosh.
It's okay. This is another chance for Adam to get 401.
Yeah, if you don't get 401 this time, oh man.
Well, he lost a couple there. Sometimes
That's
if you proceed through that section a little too fast, those enemies suicide into the walls because they're really good flyers. You're becoming a better pilot, Adam. Second try.
Yeah.
Grabbing
Yeah.
that gold ring.
Also worth noting is the game will like reward you with a nice line of dialogue here if you get, I believe it's more than 80 points at this point, and then if you get less, Falco will just completely roast you. Is that the best
Yes,
you can do?
Alright, full health, twin lasers, this will be much better.
But you didn't get 420.
I actually did try to get 420 this time. That's alright.
At
Do we
least
have
we
a minute
don't-
while we do this again?
Go ahead.
Yes, go,
Yeah.
please, go for it.
Alright, cool. I have a $5 donation from Ponko, who says, "Great cause, great game, and 3 beautiful people leading us through. Thank you very much. Falco is my homeboy."
Thank Thank you, Punko. Very cool.
Thank
But are you
Ponko.
Falco's homeboy?
Alright.
Is that a two-way street, or is that just like...
Alright, so
That's
this
just
boy
an
going
obsession.
down.
It's time for revenge?
Yes. Because you know how revenge is best served?
With
I
a kick to the face?
gold!
Revenge is best served lukewarm.
There we go. Alright.
The
So-
mech is dead! Crab emoji!
That is unfortunately the beauty of expert mode. You all just witnessed. Congratulations.
Nah, that's just you.
We're heading for Auckland.
Alright, I'm
Thanks.
done roasting. I'm done roasting.
There you go.
It's okay. Anyway, so we have Aquas coming up, which is a little different because we're going to be the Blue Marine, and we're going to have a bunch of torpedoes. We're going to have an unlimited number of torpedoes also, and the kicker is I don't have no control over like the torpedoes at all, except just firing them at one position or locking onto something, unlike what I was able to do with a charge shot or an unlocked charge shot. So it's a little bit of a different mechanic and a little bit, a little bit different technique also. But yeah, this will be fun because Aquas can be very bipolar in many ways. It can go very well or it can go very poorly.
But most importantly, it'll be fun, just like you said.
Yes, it'll be fine. I have a gold ring to start, which is good because health is a lovely resource to have in this level.
You missed a gold ring!
Last time I checked, we're playing Star Fox 64, not Star Fox Adventures, Lila.
Thank God.
Yes, we don't have to listen to Slippy say, "You missed a gold ring!" over and over again.
Yeah. Turn the brightness on your monitor up during this, by the way, if you're watching on Twitch at home.
Yeah, it's a little dark in this level.
Yeah, this is the bright part of the level.
Yes, if you thought this was dark, it actually gets darker, believe it or not.
Yeah, the plot twist at the end too. Oh man, that's real dark. Wait,
This
wrong
level's
type
actually-
of dark.
This level is actually designed to be dark. Falco tells you, like, out of part of level to use torpedoes to help you see.
Yes.
I'm sending the data to you guys.
That was an indication of how dark this room is and how bright Adam's room is.
Shoot a torpedo to help you see.
That is bright. Your lamp is just just white. Like
It's just a torpedo.
I love lamp.
Oh, ah! It's alright. That's fine. I can live with that.
Did we explain the torpedo thing with abusing it to get a ton of points?
You can go ahead. If you
Yeah,
want.
so
Okay.
basically, the torpedo acts as a charge shot,
Can we not?
in a sense. So if you get very close to things like seaweed, these giant like what are they, like mussels or clams or whatever on the ocean
Sure.
floor, like you can basically shoot a bunch of torpedoes at them at once because they have the same thing. You know, you can only have one on screen at a time, but they actually, like, these objects actually have a physical hitbox, so you can use them to basically spam and get a ton of points off of splash damage on things that don't take like damage from splash damage, but the hitboxes still interact, so it counts as a hit plus.
Like that.
So yeah, so you'll see him going next to these pillars right at the base of them and just spamming torpedoes as fast as he can, and then like he'll get like hit plus ones, hit plus twos in this case, like, and it's a ridiculous number of points. So playing through Aquas without this, you'll get maybe just over 200 like playing normally, but using this technique, oh man, it's some powerful stuff.
Like that.
Yeah, this technique is actually what made this this route the world record route. Or that's one of the things that would make it the world record route.
Yeah,
Because the score potential for this level is just over 400 to 450, I would say.
which
less
Adam's
than
going to
4.
get, right?
No.
He's going to get 420, I hope.
Yep.
That would be a PB if I did, and that is not happening, given how this checkpoint is.
Yeah, Aquas is incredibly difficult too because the amount of damage that you can take in this level is ridiculous. Like, you notice after you get 3 gold rings, you get an extended health bar. Well, like, he didn't hit that much stuff, and he was half dead when he got to the checkpoint. or half alive, depending on how you see it. But yeah, like it's so easy to die, and I think the score task for this is just on the verge of death the entire time.
Yeah, there's intentional collisions with the enemies that you saw like spiraling up and down around the place. Yeah, it's quite, that task is quite insane.
Yeah.
But you're quite insane too, Adam.
I am quite insane for even doing this in the first place. You're right. But then again, I'm a grad student, so I've already lost my sanities.
You said it, not me.
I know.
Well, you're a grad student. Did you ever have them to begin with?
Exactly.
In about 8 years from now, we'll be calling him Doctor.
Shoot. No, not 8. More like 3 or 4. No, 3.
I'm sorry I underestimated you.
Can't wait to call you Dr. Andros.
Oh my gosh.
I can't wait to call you Dr. Uncle Andros.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so this big crevasse section, there's not really a ton going on. You can shoot these little jellyfish things to make them stop moving, but you can't actually hurt them. They're just kind of generally seen as like an obstacle in the game. But right as he goes into the narrow part of the trench here, the game wants to bury him, and then he goes, "No, I want more points." There's a couple more sections here at the very end that you can use to abuse and get a bunch of points. But there's not too much more. You're probably going to finish with, what, like 370? Something like that?
Somewhat, yeah. A little higher, I think. There's one more spam, a couple more spam clams. This is a big one here. Him going under that arch spawns those 3 icicle-looking things. So we're just going to be shy of 400?
384.
Yeah. So this boss, it gives 11 points, as most other bosses do, but it has 3 giant muscles at the very top that you shoot with 3 torpedoes each, and you get 4 points each. By the way, something worth noting is, like, the hit plus thing. That just means that you get that many points, and then if you're also killing an enemy with that, you get an extra point with that. So, like, the hit plus 3 there, you're actually getting 4, because one of the points that you're getting is for killing the thing. Versus, like, when you got a hit plus 1, like, 80 times by hitting that pillar, each of those times you just get 1. Because you're not actually killing anything.
Yep. Okay, that's done. I will have to do a reset at the beginning of Zonus because I need bombs, though, which is not a big deal.
So when he says he'll need bombs, it's because the last level he finished was Sector Y, which he finished with 0 bombs, and in this level, bombs are replaced by torpedoes. Like, press B to fire a torpedo, so your bomb count essentially stays the same no matter what, unless you take a death, which he didn't hear.
I did not.
So now we're coming up on the death of the big dumb clam.
It was actually pretty quick, but yeah, the big dumb clam is dead. Crab emoji.
Do we have any donations real quick before we keep going on here?
No donations, but
Okay.
I do want to quickly mention that if you guys are not familiar with Speed Stuff for Charity, or this maybe is your first time, right now we're raising money in support of LEAD, but we've also raised money for lots of different charities over the past 6 years, accumulating over a total of $6,000. So that's, everyone from St. Jude's to Doctors Without Borders, all kinds of fun stuff. If you would like to follow Speed Stuff for Charity and find out, what we're up to, what our next events are going to be, if you're interested in maybe submitting a run or being a volunteer, you can head to twitter.com/SS4C Marathon. You'll also be able to find a link to our Discord there and our YouTube channel. Shortly after this marathon, all VODs from this marathon are going to be uploaded to YouTube, so definitely stay tuned for that.
All right. Thank you.
Clay.
All right. Go ahead.
Can I mention one quick thing, too?
Go for it.
The donations, for every $1 donated during this run, and my run, which is right after, I'll do a barrel roll. So, if you want to see barrel rolls, oh man.
So we already have 5 barrel rolls for yourself coming in.
Yeah.
I want aileron rolls. Sorry.
No. You'll get what you get.
Let's sneak in low and surprise them.
Stop.
so at the start of Zonus, you have to do some very well-timed charge shots, and this is actually surprisingly difficult. If you're trying to do this casually, you're going to miss every single one of those, I can guarantee it. Because you have to get the enemies kind of as they come out of the ocean, or like as they go back down, and you have to shoot them in a particular order.
I hear you.
There's a lot going on at the very start of this stage. So it's understated how difficult that is. That was actually pretty good.
Take them all out.
There's as Lila said, there's a lot of wildlife in this level, and a lot of it appears on screen for a very short amount of time. So you have for a lot of like those things that jump out of the water, some of the clams, some of the birds, they all appear for a very short time. And you have a relatively small amount of time to actually hit them with an indirect charge shot. You do get to make use of the ocean to have your shots explode to hit them directly. So it's can't understate how difficult that can be sometimes.
Mm-hmm. And at this point, you've already seen the cash cow of this stage, which is going to be the searchlights. So every single one of them that you take out, you get a hit +2, which I mentioned, plus the extra point that you get. So you get 3 points. And then you can get an extra hit plus by using the splash damage. So you get 4 each if you hit the shot correctly. And there's, what, like 40 or 50 of them in the level?
I forget the actual number, but that sounds right.
Yeah, it's somewhere in that range. You get a lot.
And when Cat spawns, she's actually scripted to take some, so we have to try to take them out before she gets them. If she shoots the light, you get hit +2 still. Go on.
I saw a bomb I've never seen before. What?
Yeah, so if you shoot a laser in between those rocks, that's how you spawn in that weapon.
Excuse me?
I did not know
there's
that
a lot about this level I still don't know, and I've discovered from watching people casually play this game. And I was like, wait, there's a laser upgrade there? Wait, what? There's this there? How's that even there?
Got somebody on my tail.
Luckily, that bomb won't be of much use to us since the boss gives you an infinite supply at the end.
Dude, holy crap!
Wow.
Wow.
Adam, you're on PB pace.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I kind of am, so, just saying.
Jesus.
That was a monster checkpoint, just for the record.
So those searchlights, yeah, go on. If you're gonna say something. Those searchlights right before the checkpoint, Cat is scripted to take them out, and Adam actually took most of them out, which is really, really hard to do.
Dude, you just missed one!
Adam, you
That
failed!
one, though.
You failed, Adam.
Take the death. Just take the death.
No.
You got a good checkpoint.
You
Don't
can't
use that.
make me.
Oh my god. You're gonna keep
Fine.
going with that.
Yes.
Alright. Fair enough.
Adam, no,
That's
know
your
that-
choice.
Adam, know that you've been spotted.
Yeah.
I have been spotted.
Yeah, so actually missing that searchlight spawns a bunch of extra enemies in here. And you can see right there, with the extra boats that spawn, which wouldn't normally show up if you didn't get caught at that searchlight, he's already made up the points that you would get from the rest of them, because there's only 4 more in the rest of the stage. And we get that one because it's at a very opportune time where you optimize the number of enemies that show up versus the number of points you would get off the searchlights. The very end of this stage, too, is incredibly difficult. You're threading the needle, like, real hard. Where if you hit the ocean, you're going to bounce up and hit the platform, and if you hit the platform above, you're going to lose your wings, and it's very difficult.
These guys don't quit.
Sorry, I'm a little focused right now.
Laser
okay.
focus.
Laser focus.
Shoot.
That enemy chasing Falco 2 is like, that's probably my least favorite enemy in the entire game, because he's so annoying.
Yeah, it's hard to get this one. And
On the expert difficulty, he actually usually comes within a pixel of killing Falco, if you don't save him.
Yes.
Wait, what is that?
479, Adam.
Oh my god.
not
that's,
PB, but
that's crazy.
Adam,
yeah.
we need to waste 20 minutes on this boss, so we can end with a nice number.
No. No.
Yeah, that's
Absolutely
something.
not.
that's something worth mentioning too. Is the longer you take on a boss, the less points you get. So like, yeah, I don't know if it's 20 minutes, but it'd probably be about 5 if you just sat here and just avoided the boss for long enough. You get like, yeah, a no hit plus. So the legendary number, the weed number.
Speedrunning strat. By the
Oh
way,
yeah.
coming in.
Go.
He did the thing! Yes!
7, 8, 9.
For context, holding the brake and looking up while you shoot the bomb at the crane there makes it so you kill it in 1 bomb instead of 3, because it just constantly resets the hitbox and removes the iframes. And the boss is dead. The big wavy ship is dead! Crab emoji.
Grab emoji.
It's 8 minutes? Cool.
Something like that. Do we have any donations by chance?
Not currently, but again, everybody, you are running out of time to impact our bid war.
Yes.
Save Nobody is still very much in the lead, so if you want any of our animal friends to stay alive in Bulls, you should probably donate.
Oh my goodness! Yeah, it's a pretty big gap between save or no one lives and Slippy. So if you want Slippy, that Slippy is going to be your best bet to contribute to.
You can donate with the link that is in the Twitch chat, and also would like to tell everybody too, when you donate here, your money actually kind of counts twice. So you can put your donation money towards an incentive, such as like a bonus run, or in this case we have a Monkey Ball 2 challenge mode showcase and a Monkey Ball Gaiden Grand Finale showcase that are both open. But then you can also use the same funds to do any of our open polls, and right now that open poll is our Save the Character bid war. So you have 1 stage left. Do not mess it up.
Yeah.
So Adam, historically, Adam, you've ran this in 2 other marathons. Tell us which animals have been saved for each one, I guess.
First one, Peppy, was saved by a miraculous dump donation at the last minute, and the other one was everyone died, and I was happy about that one.
Nice. Some tech we found recently. If you let this cutscene play out, the game actually starts you farther behind. So generally here we would fire a bomb to take out these cargo. But if we just let the cutscene play out, we can just hold break and shoot it and get the same number of points.
Only piece of tech I've ever discovered for this game.
So
Yes.
yeah, go on.
So he's playing in the Landmaster now, which is a tank, as you can see. So the thing that's different about this is instead of ZNR being like a tilt, it's like a boost in a certain direction. So your charge shots, no longer you can manually unlock them, because if you hold ZNR, you zoom upwards. So he's got to basically shoot the charge shot really quickly, which is very, very difficult. The other thing about the Landmaster 2 is your hitbox for the charge shot is much bigger, as you can kind of see. So it's a lot easier to get extra points off of splash damage. Yeah, you can't go into first person. What are the other differences? I don't actually remember. But
Well, you can't lose your wings.
yeah. But there's a lot of tech at the start of this stage that I didn't really explain. So he bonked against a pillar to slow himself down to give the rocks time to settle. Earlier there, he hit some ships on the ground for a hit +2. If you hit them with indirect splash damage, you get a hit +2. If you shoot them normally, you get 1 point. Nobody knows why.
So right here, this part of the level, there's an incline. You see the rocks are rolling towards us. If we don't use any speed modifiers, boosting or brakes, the game tilts us in a way where if we just hold up on the D-pad or on the control stick, our charge shots explode right in front of us, and that's how Adam's taking out these rocks, pretty much with splash damage only.
Yeah, there's also a thing here where if he gets on top of this track on the side, Slippy's will get chased by enemies, and he'll get a few extra points off of that. So it's 3 enemies that show up there, so an extra 6 points.
Adam, you did it! First time in a marathon.
Yeah, I actually have been very unsuccessful.
That's
What's
actually
getting
like
that
really hard to do too. That
Yeah.
seems like the most mundane strat, but it's actually like incredibly
Yeah,
difficult.
it's very difficult to get it consistently, but it actually really helps your score if you can get it.
And unlike a lot of runs I've seen Adam do, he has a lot of health coming through this section, which is really nice.
Yeah, you can die really easily in this stage. Actually, both the Landmaster stages are very deadly. I'm gonna go set up for my run. I'll be right back.
Mhm.
Yes.
You guys got the rest of this level.
Yeah. We still got at least another 7 or 8 minutes of this level alone. You're like, wait, we're about to hit the checkpoint though. I'm like, yeah, but we're not gonna send the train to the plant. We're gonna go the whole boss battle here. So this is looking really good right now, though. I'm not gonna
Yeah,
lie.
this is actually a really high checkpoint score. So
yeah.
So because we're not going to Area 6, we can actually stay and fight the boss in its entirety. So the boss is essentially a 7-minute auto-scroller with pretty much every single event and enemy is scripted, so we can predict what's going to show up and when. And it's much more beneficial score-wise to take this 7-minute boss battle than it is to end with the hit plus 50 if we took the other route. So this is part of the reason why this route is included in the world record route, because of this level, and also, but mainly because of the level following it, which is Pulse, which we haven't talked about yet. Another thing you may have noticed is that Adam is keeping his bomb count high. Bombs are actually really, really important in the next level Pulse. Adam should finish this level with 9, which is the maximum we can hold, but the time Adam wasted by getting bombs from Zonus is what does have a purpose, and it's because we want to carry 9 bombs into Pulse.
Yes. So for those who don't know, the world record for this category is 3,077.
77,
by,
yes.
Yeah, by Kyo Nintendo 2. I'm in second place. My PB right now is at 3,030. So it's, you might be thinking, well, 47 points, like you're going to hit it any day now. Well, like, yeah, I probably will, but the thing is, getting those last 47 points is like really like it's gonna take a while to get that just like last little push.
Yeah, another thing to know about getting a world record in this game, at least for taking this route, is that because you need to take 9 bombs into Bulls, you essentially have 1 shot every time you play through. So it's probably one of the reasons why this route is really hard, because you have 1 shot to get as many points on 1 level. It's also very important that all of our teammates survive this level, because, one, we need to decide their fate in Bulls, and 2, because in Venom our teammates take away a lot of points from us near the beginning. So optimally we want our teammates dead, but it is up to you guys to decide what happens to our teammates. And if it wasn't completely obvious, the game is really trying to kill Peppy in this level, because during this boss fight he gets chased a total of 5 times.
Yeah, 5 different times. We will have to save Peppy from being chased by someone or something. It's a little annoying, but
and on expert mode, if you'll notice, the lasers actually travel faster, like I think 2 or 3 times the speed. So a lot of the shots that the enemies fire will actually be hitting the teammates when they get chased, unlike the main game difficulty. So after this big open area, we should get a turret followed by another Peppy chase.
I know I keep asking, but CMM, do we have any donations real fast? Since we're in this very long boss battle?
We do not at the moment. This is your absolute last chance to donate for that donation incentive. So definitely get it in.
I spoiled it.
It's okay, Adam.
I spoiled it.
So another thing about those wheeled turrets is that there's a very unusual hit property in them. If you ever see a hit +2, you can actually get 5 points off it. I think it's because the turret's worth 2, and then the card explodes immediately after giving you another 1. It's kind of weird, but every wheeled turret you see is worth 5 points. So now Slippy decided he wanted some airtime. Now Peppy's like, no, I'm the star of the show.
Yeah, this was actually a really good-looking Macbeth until those 3 turrets, unfortunately. So...
Yeah, it doesn't look like much, but those 3 turrets are worth 15 points total.
Yeah. Forgot that was Falco there.
Another thing I forgot to mention is that if you notice that we took the top part of the boss and not the bottom part, which is the Pooper Scooper. The reason that we do this is because the Pooper Scooper is actually the one that interferes with us the least. So if we left the top part alive, he would be spawning a bunch of debris in our way, which we have to get rid of, which makes shooting the turrets and the airborne enemies really difficult. If we were to take out this Scooper, he would do a bunch of other attacks, some of which like home in on you and hit you directly, and putting like these boxed laser things that it will just give us damage. So it's generally the reason why we keep the bottom part alive in this fight, is because even though he's coming right at us, it's actually the one that interferes with us the least.
Alright, Peppy number 4.
Peppy, come on down. You're the next contestant. The price is
chased. Right. Oh, okay, that works too. Get chased. Yeah. Also, you might notice as the boss battle continues on. I don't know this for definitively, but it feels like his tracking gets a little better over time. He'll be able to spot you and sort of try and get your movements a little bit better as you progress further and further along.
No, I think you're just crazy.
Maybe I am just crazy, but at least it feels like it, because the later attempts he tries to scoop me, I feel like I dodge it, and then he just completely just disobeys all laws of physics and just somehow gets me. It makes no sense.
It might be like one of those near the end kind of clutch moments.
Yeah, it could be.
Also, remember when you beat the boss, try to barrel roll to the right.
Barrel roll! Barrel roll! Barrel roll!
Alright, coming up on the last chase.
Yes.
So, if we were to let this boss continue going, this boss does have a definitive end. Once he reaches the supply depot, he will do a kamikaze attack to you, which instantly kills you. So Adam is purposefully shooting this last section off in a way, because if we shoot it when
like that,
he's just about to scoop us, we'll trigger a glitch where he becomes invulnerable. But
yeah, alright, cool.
Luckily Adam avoided it. Okay. And we're off to Bolts.
Wow, I'm back just in time.
Yes, you are. Perfect timing.
Yeah, I just went to the grocery store and picked up a drink.
Pocari Sweat?
Huh?
Pocari Sweat?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so that actually, now that I think about it, almost could have PB'd. That would have been a 375 had I got all the turrets.
I think you lost 12 points.
Yeah, I lost 12 points, but I got a 363, which is like still really good for this level.
It's really good.
Okay, I'm probably like 60 points down for my PB right now. But yeah.
1962.
Yep.
That was a good year.
Yes, it was.
I didn't exist back yet.
So Bolts, let's take a second to explain Bolts real quick. So Bolts is separated into 2 parts. The first part is destroying the energy towers to get rid of the force field that's in the center of the stage. The second part is going to be a little more technical. It requires a timer too. I have a timer on my screen over here right now.
Adam, I'm just going to interrupt you. So the first part of Bolts has a bunch of flashing lights.
Oh, yes.
So if you're photosensitive, you may want to look away for just maybe the next 2 or 3 minutes.
Yeah,
we'll let you know when
let's just go into it so that way we can.
Also, the bid war is closed.
Yeah, bid war is now closed, and I believe the winner is no one. Correct?
The winner is that no one is saved.
Yeah,
everybody dies.
Everybody dies.
Kill the animal.
In the interest of the photosensitivity warning, I will talk and let people who might be watching right now and are having their eyes closed or looking away. I will let you know when it is over. Also, quickly, while we have a second, we do have a new bid war that is opening instead of this one that just closed. It is for Pokemon Sword and Shield. It is a Pokemon bid war between Squirtle and Bulbasaur. So get your donations in for that.
I love squirting.
Big Squirtle. Oh, what the? Okay, that was probably
interesting.
Hands down the
yeah.
most scariest thing I've ever experienced here.
You definitely went through that pillar. Shout outs to iframes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the first phase of the stage, you're on a satellite spinning in the wrong direction relative to the world map. And there are these 6 pillars that you're supposed to shoot down. Adam can kill them with shooting, I believe it's 4 charge shots at the ground next to them. And getting some extra points that way.
3, 2, 1, go.
Like we've got company.
Yeah, so the second phase, the game is going to kind of work, I guess, in a couple of different phases, and there's going to be a couple of different things that spawn here. So once he gets 5 points after the cutscene, which should be now, Starwolf is going to spawn in. And this is like the rival team. You're supposed to kill them. Oh yeah, photosensitivity warning is done. Yeah,
Right.
sorry. Yeah, so he can shoot them down and get 10 points each off of them. He wants to do that as quickly as possible, because they get in the way. And then the other thing is this satellite core. Now this is basically what ends the stage. And the goal of the level is to take out the satellite core. It's got 8 different nodes on it, each of which give a hit plus 10. So my math hopefully is correct this time. It's 121 points. Is that did I screw that up this time?
No, you did not. You did great.
Yes, I did it. I can math. And Adam wants to make sure to not take out all 8 of these nodes, because if he does, the stage is just going to instantly end. So the other part of this level is that the level is on a timer, essentially, and it lives in 2 different states. In one state, every enemy that you kill gets instantly replaced with another enemy that shows up kind of in the middle, like middle right of the screen. It's very, very high up. And the other stage, the other phase, is where just no enemies spawn at all. So you'll see that by a group of enemies spawning on the mini-map. And we want to time that, where about every minute and 10 seconds, Adam wants to throw a bomb
47.
at a very, very precise spot, at a very precise timing.
47.
A blind shot to go and kill a bunch of enemies in a fashion that basically makes it so they spawn into each other and die instantly. This glitch was found relatively recently for this game, and it's what makes this route actually more viable than the other route. And it's not actually this level, it's Macbeth that makes this more viable, and Venom as well. But this level basically, it just sets it so it's equal to Area 6, which is the other ending level that you would do.
Yeah, for maximum score-wise, the world record for Area 6 is around 723, and the world record for this level is 710.
Yeah. This one's much harder, but
Yes,
in
very
terms
much.
of peak points, they're relatively about the same. So you'll see Adam kind of doing his approach here for the first phase.
First cycle.
Yeah, the first cycle thing. And yes, the timing is quite precise. He's got about a second to throw his bomb in the right spot. And it is a blind shot. And it looks like he got it. So you can hear the enemies going off like a machine gun, basically. Some escaped, and that's totally fine. But what matters is you get at least one. And you'll see this giant, like, helix spiral of silver rings going down. And this is just from enemies, like, all dying and then crashing into one another.
Their
as
DNA.
they die. Yeah, they're bleeding their DNA. And it does that for about 35 seconds, and then it goes into the other state where no enemies will spawn.
30 and a half.
So you saw there, he got like 200 some odd points off of that, which is nuts. And that's actually like really good.
Yeah.
Like,
Whoa.
that thing's still going.
So that's basically the reason I want to keep our bombs.
30
We want
and
to
a
use this
half.
glitch.
Hold on, wait. 30 and a half
Yeah.
is 405, so 403. I gotta watch. Okay. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, go ahead.
I'm good.
Yeah.
So this glitch is essentially the reason why we want to keep our bombs. We didn't mention this earlier, but ideally we don't want to lose our wings here either because of the the call that Rob gives us the supplies. So if we have more than half of our health left, he gives us another bomb, which we can use on this glitch as well. And Adam, you are doing kind of well, sir. I have to say.
Yeah,
Give me 1
this
second.
is very good.
This is insanely good, by the way. Yeah,
Yeah.
I can't. Like we will be over 600, I believe.
You guys are gonna win. It's 600 people.
600 on a level where the previous record was around 350, 360
So
before this glitch was discovered.
we'll just pretend that Adam
Yeah.
just beat the world record by 250 points. Good job, Adam. Congrats. I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
It's a new world
Thank
record.
You. Thank you.
It's a new lap record.
Thank you. Oh, get back here.
Yes, there's one more cycle of enemies that pops up. So this the timer's 1,024 frames, and I think it goes for 8 cycles if memory
Something
serves.
like that. I forget the exact
Yeah.
number.
Yeah, you might be thinking like, oh, that doesn't equal 35 seconds. Well, you're playing on an N64. What's the frame rate of this? Question mark.
Another interesting quirk in this level is that Slippy is programmed to get chased by 3 enemies pretty much at all times while these enemies are spawning. So if we can kill the group that's chasing Slippy during the spawn cycle, it'll be quickly replaced by another set of 3.
Nice random enemy crashing into a pillar in the
I
background.
know, right?
He's just, yeah, I saw all the other guys do this. I think it seems logical.
Right. Enemies are dead. Bye, Slippy.
Wait, why are we killing Slippy first?
Okay, fine.
Slippy's dead.
Nice.
No, wait. He's not dead yet.
No, not dead. Hold on.
Let me do that again.
We'll be there in a second.
That'll happen.
Falco.
There should have been a bid war of who to kill first.
I think Slippy would have won that by a mile.
Falco, you'll get yours again later.
So for this, that's the theme of fried chicken percent is killing Falco. I will not say any more than that.
Wednesday.
Yes. All right, bye, Peppy. Slippy's dead.
Nice.
Nice, welcome.
All right. Yeah. Wow. Okay, I'm just cleaning up now. Do we have any donations that need to be read?
We do not have any donations, but keep it up. And also, in case you missed it earlier, we did just open a new bid war for Pokemon Sword and Shield, where you get to choose between Squirtle and Bulbasaur. So get your donations in for that.
Wow.
Also, Bulbasaur is far superior. 640. Jeez,
Did I
dude.
just? No, I didn't PB.
No,
So
you
my
didn't,
PB
no.
Not
is
quite.
656, and I just got.
643?
Yep.
Or is... no.
I love how you had to do the math for that.
I
It's
know.
Like 642 plus 1. Ugh, I don't know.
So yeah,
That's pretty difficult.
Yeah, that's a pretty. That for me, if this were happening during an actual run, I would be like on PB base probably right now.
This isn't an actual run, Adam?
It's not an actual
Wait, no,
run,
you
sadly.
died. You died in Sector Y.
Oh,
Yeah,
but this will
definitely not an actual run.
2900, which is going to be a marathon PB. Which
Well, it's
Nice.
so it was a
Nice,
2859, and I'm now right on track to hit 2900 very easily.
Alright. Take a death, Adam.
Yes. CMM, you were gonna say something?
No, I was gonna say take a death.
No, CMM. You're not CMM.
Oh, no.
Oh, CMM, sorry.
I've got nothing.
No death abuse. No death abuse.
Yeah, did you guys talk about that?
Oh yeah, no.
So
No.
no death abuse. Basically, the world record run for this is like 30 hours long.
That's not an
and
exaggeration.
That's really a terrible thing for a speedrunning marathon. So, death abuse basically in this game is you won't get a good score right away, so you'll go and grind 60 lives and then try again, and then get down to 2 lives and then do that again and over and over and over, and it's a painful process. So instead, we just take the necessary amount of deaths to get the maximum number of points, and
Great.
that's
Nope.
Oh. So this is probably, I would say, the hardest level on Expert in the game. It's because there's everything in this level is designed to kill you, and pour kamikaze into you, like those set of ships there. So right now, Adam's gonna be taking a path that's optimal for score attacking, but before he reaches these forts, he's actually gonna try to take out enemies that do spawn, but we don't actually go that way. He's gonna fire a bomb into this right corridor, and then quickly deke left. So just, once again, everything is literally trying to shoot Adam down right now. And now we're coming across what we call the Splitters of Death, because these, missing one of these splitters is
And I missed a couple,
fairly
but
costly.
it's okay.
That's okay.
Yeah, it throws your rhythm off pretty badly, if nothing
Get
else.
away.
Looking pretty healthy on health.
Not really.
Why did I say that?
Yeah, why did you say that? Ah!
Why did I say that? Anyways.
You missed a gold ring!
Shut up, Frog, you're dead. Sorry, that was a little vulgar.
Star bad rings.
Yeah, so anyway, since we are on the last portion of the run here, if you are interested in learning more about Star Fox 64 score running and would like to be, or get involved in it, we do have a website, hit64.net. It's hit64.net. And, yeah. Hold on, sorry.
But Adam, are you sure it's not .com?
Yes, it's .net. I made the
It's
mistake
.net.
last time of saying .com, but it's hit64.net. You'll find all leaderboards, the rules, submissions, what we allow, we don't allow. You also see the links to the YouTube videos as well. We're still making more as time progresses. Yeah, please do. Or if you want to watch me do a world record grind too, that's also a thing.
Adam, what's going on? He's running away.
He's scared. Oh God!
Something I found out the other day. This hallway gets narrower and narrower as
Wait,
you go on.
really?
Yes.
I did not know that.
You were in the voice call when I found that.
I must have been away.
No, you were definitely there.
Well, then I must not have been paying attention at all then.
That's valid.
What a great friend.
I know,
Also,
right?
what direction his face is turning determines his attack. If you get really close, he has different faces on his head, and there's a certain one where he'll always jump and knock the pillars from above. But yeah, you shoot this guy and he dies, and that's the gist of the
Yeah,
boss.
basically. So now we get to go see Andros.
Or what we think is
Or what we
Andros.
think is Andros.
Yeah. FYI, time comes when he kills the boss,
Yeah.
and it's a very abrupt.
Yeah,
death.
it's like right when I kill it, it's like boom, I lose control. So I will try and do my. It's gonna be a little frantic, so but don't worry until you see a robot Andros come out and to hit the time button. So, but yeah.
It's all coming down to this.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so there's these laser things that are in this hallway that he can shoot for hit pluses. They don't themselves give points, but it's a few extra, just for good measure at the end. Just to rub salt on the wound for anyone who's going for a high score and misses one.
14 actually,
On the
by
last
the way.
light.
14 points are possible in the tunnel.
Yep. Give him a grand total of... that many! You almost missed one.
I know I did. Shush. It's fine. It's fine. Totally fine.
Everything's fine.
Smile.
Ha ha ha.
That's a big eyebrow, bro. You gotta get those things trimmed.
I always say Andros needs to see the dentist for his teeth.
Yeah.
If you ever play the 3DS version, that laugh he does at the beginning is just ha ha ha.
Ho ho ho! Time's coming up.
Yeah, not yet. Ah! Now!
You missed
time.
the ones like time.
He hit me.
Time.
Yes, that's Andrew Ross, Bob Ross's budget brother.
Yes, completely. Alright.
GG.
Yeah, thank you for the GGs. Thank you.
Not GG, you died on the
Oh
Sector
my
Y
gosh,
boss.
stop it.
Adam, that enemy is still there.
Oh wow! All right. Thank you again for Speed Stuff for Charity for having me and allowing me to showcase this game off for a bit. I did get a marathon PB of I think
Yay.
29:43. I think is my score. My old PB was
That's a large number.
my old PB was 28:59 in my first ever marathon actually. Let me just make sure before I go spewing that everywhere. Oh no, it's 29:45. So, yep, 29:45 was the score.
Get your clappers in chat.
Thank you. Yes. Again, if you are interested in learning more about score running, do check out hit64.net. I also do a lot of this on my channel as well. If you'd like to go check out any type of score running, I do this pretty regularly. Yeah, so good luck to everyone. And yeah, that is all I have. Thank you very much.